Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, honorable judge and respected opponents. My name is Sintya Yolanda Pamurti from SMA NEGERI 1 KOTA MOJOKERTO. Today I stand here because I support the motion this house would give social service and skill training for gambling offenders rather than imprisonment. This motion is important because it talks about how we should treat people who break the law by gambling. Should we send them to prison or should we help them to recover and return to society in a better way? Ladies and gentlemen, prison is usually easiest way to punish people, but for gambling case, prison does not solve the real problem. Gambling offenders are not dangerous criminals. Many of them gamble because of money problems, addiction, or lack of skill. If we send them to prison, they will not change, they will not learn new skills, and when they leave the prison, they might become worse. But if we give them social service and training skills, we give them a chance to improve social service, teach discipline and care for others. Skill training gives them useful abilities like computer skills, carpentry, cooking, or even business skills. So they can get a proper job instead of wasting money to keep them in prison. We can turn them into productive people. Another point, imprisonment often creates a negative label. Once someone goes to prison, society usually sees them as a criminal. This stigma makes it harder for them to find jobs, rebuild their life, or be accepted by their own community. By giving them social service and training instead, they can change their image and prove that they are responsible citizens. Also, when offenders do social service, like contribute directly to society, for example, cleaning public places, helping in community centers, or assisting elder people, this way, they are not only being punished, but also paying back to society in positive and visible way. At the same time, they are learning discipline and responsibility. The World Health Organization says gambling addiction is a mental health problem. This means we should treat it with help and rehabilitation, not only punishment. Research for countries like Norway, Singapore shows that people who join rehabilitation and skill programs are 40% less likely to commit gambling crimes again. But those who only go to prison often repeat the same mistake. In the United States, keeping one prisoner costs more than $30,000 a year, but programs like social service and training cost less than half of that. So helping them is cheaper and more effective. Ladies and gentlemen, in conclusion, gambling offenders are not dangerous people. They need guidance and opportunity. Prison only punish them, but social service and skill training truly help them change. If we choose rehabilitation instead of imprisonment, we can reduce gambling problems, prevent more crime, and build a better society. That is why we believe this house should give social service and skill training for gambling offenders rather than imprisonment. That's all for me. Thank you very much.